Hey, the sun is out again today, unexpectedly, that's why I'm wearing these. And I thought maybe I'll head outside and show you a couple of things while we have the light. All right. The first thing I want to show you is that we had this enormous, scraggly hedge or bush that was running alongside our house here. Had been there for years, deep-rooted system, and we spent a lot of time ourselves and a couple of friends of ours, particularly one of them, Peter, talking about you here, spent a lot of time with some spades and mattocks and manually removed that so that we could build ourselves some grow beds. And we did that. You'll see pictures of that on our website if you want to go there. Link is in the description. And so we also found that once we planted those grow beds, this is Ireland, so frost came on pretty quickly in the late autumn, and a lot of our plants died. We had some success, but a lot died. So we decided to do this recently, is to take those grow beds that were built on top of an old hedge and flower bed and cover them essentially with this polytunnel. So that's what we call them here: polytunnel, grow tunnel, hothouse. You could call it a lot of different things. So let's take a quick look inside. Haven't been in here in a little while. We're just kind of getting set up for spring planting and seeds in March or end of February. We're gonna get some more videos done maybe this weekend where we show you what some seedlings we're using are. So we've got a double door here on the front of the polytunnel, and if we come in here, you can see that we have three main planting rows that are approximately 38 feet long, and we've got some wood chip walking rows in between. We did something special with the walking rows. We put down some what they call a kind of garbage wood chip as the first almost 6 to 8 inches of wood chip in these rows, and that was all the twigs and leaves and the crap they don't usually sell, but which actually composts really well. And then we've just dressed the top with this more kind of shiny, traditional, good wood chip as it is usually known. So you can see we had to kind of build up the back of this area with some logs here. I got some steel stakes holding all that up, and the polytunnel came over a little bit, so we just put ourselves in another walking row so we can access this side of this grow bed. You can see we need to do a little bit of weeding as we prepare for our spring planting, and we're going to use the paper pot system, which we recently invested in to get that spring planting off the ground. For now, all that we have left that survived from last year is a bunch of onions and some herbs here, some chives, some lemon balm, some thyme, dill, a few things like that managed to survive through the frost, and finally then when we got the tunnel up here above it. So that's one of the things I wanted to show you guys. Maybe also, just because it's a nice day, we'll take a quick walk just down by the lake. Well, we call it a lake because this is a small island, but for those of you watching from the United States, it is a small pond. It's approximately 3/4 of an acre in size, and I'll show you guys just approaching here. Maybe hold the phone up, see if you can see it easily. We've got at least one duck out there diving down for a little bit of food, and we found this old cast iron bathtub buried in some of the old farm buildings here, so we just put it up here on our fishing rock for fun for the moment. It's currently full of water and algae, but sometimes the birds and ducks and stuff, love it. There's a heron. I don't know if it's coming out okay on the video, but it's a very large fishing bird that kind of lives here. There's two of them that nest up in our large trees over here. They nest up at the very top of those. So they breed at least one chick a year, I think, at the moment. But yeah, sun is out, lake is looking beautiful. And oh yeah, one cool thing I want to show you that was done with this lake. The previous owner actually built it. In fairness to him, he seems to have been pretty skilled with a large excavator and created this lake with an island in the middle and a nice little peninsula moving out into the lake. But what he did was he created a causeway, is sometimes what it's referred to here, underneath the water between the peninsula and the island. So I'll go out just a little bit to show you guys. So I'm not sure how clear this will be, but just under the surface of the water between the island and where I'm standing right now, the peninsula, there's all these massive rocks. So you can actually, if you have good balance with slippy algae and stuff, you can walk right out into the lake here and all the way to the island. And if you were looking from the other side of the lake, it appears as though you're just walking on the surface of the lake. You can't actually see these rocks from anywhere else, but they provide this cool underwater causeway here. So that's just what I wanted to show you guys today. More videos coming soon.